Hey everyone, I'm going to go over what your assignment is for week 6, days 3 to 5. A little disclaimer. Before you start week 6, days 3 to 5, okay, we're going to be doing a PowerPoint project. Please make sure that you have completed your week 5 assignments and your week 6, day 1 and day 2 before you start this project. The reason for this is that all the information that you need to include in this PowerPoint has to do with sources number 1, 2, and 3 that you used for your week 5 assignments and that you just used yesterday for your research simulation task essay. Again, do not start this project until you are done with all of your week 5 assignments, week 6, day 1 and 2 assignments. Especially, you need to be done with your research simulation 5-paragraph essay. Okay, you've been warned. So for days 3 to 5 in week 6, you will be conducting research for your PowerPoint. The PowerPoint has to do with how pollution impacts our environment, okay? You are going to be using source 1, the couch text, source 2, tiny plastic text, and the video you watched in weeks 5 and 6 to include in your PowerPoint. You are also going to conduct your own research. You're going to try to use 2 other sources of your choosing to include in this PowerPoint. Your 2 other sources should be about how pollution is impacting the environment in other countries. Okay, so you want to pick 3 other countries. You can use these sources. Let me rephrase. You can use a text as your other source. You can use a video as your other source. Okay, so it's up to you. You can do a text and a video, 2 texts, 2 videos. It's your call. You can also use more than 2 sources if you'd like. All right, so let me read through what the instructions are. Conduct research on pollution and its effects on the environment, utilizing the sources you just read, watched, and analyzed last week and the beginning of this week, plus 2 other sources to create a 12-page PowerPoint presentation that deals with the effects of pollution on the environment in at least 2 to 4 countries, including the United States. Okay, so again, you use the 3 sources that we used already, source 1, 2, and 3, and 2 other sources at least of your choosing about pollution in other countries. So this is the setup of the different slides. Slide number 1 is your cover slide, title of your presentation, your name, grade, class period, and ELA teacher. Also include a picture or graphic that deals with your subject. Okay, so slide number 1 is just your little title where you're going to include your name and your information. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. In slide number 2, you're going to actually introduce your topic to the reader or viewer. Okay, so you're just going to write in slide number 2 a brief introduction about what you'll be talking about in your presentation. Slides 3 to 7 include at least 3 ways that pollution impacts our environment in at least 2 to 4 other countries, okay, including the United States. So, in slides 3 and 4, you'll specifically be talking about the United States, okay? Again, you might want to use sources 1 to 3 for slides 3 to 4 because the sources that we already used are mainly about the United States, but it's totally up to you if you want to use additional sources for slides 3 and 4, okay? So you're going to give in 3 and 4 3 examples of how pollution is impacting our environment here in America. In slides 5, 6, and 7, you are going to be conducting research about other countries. So how is pollution impacting the environment in other countries? Okay, 3, 4, 5 other countries. For these slides, you might want to try to pick countries that have different type of ecosystems, right? So let's say here in America, we have the 4 different seasons. Okay, we have cold, we have hot, different weather. Maybe you want to consider how pollution is impacting things with a different climate. Okay, so like you might want to pick another country like Antarctica or maybe Russia. And then maybe you want to pick something with a warmer climate, like choose a country in the Caribbean or from South America. Okay, because that might show good examples of how pollution is affecting different environments. All right, in slides 8 through 10, you must inform us of 3 research ways that could significantly improve the environment and how it could impact humans in a positive way. So from 8, 9, and 10, you want to research what are 3 ways that we can reduce or eliminate pollution. So ways that we as humans on this earth can improve the environment to prevent pollution and maybe undo some of the damage that has been causing global warming. Okay. Solutions are in sources 1, 2, and 3 that we have already done. So if you go back and look for it, it's definitely there. But you also want to research other things that we can do to help global warming, to prevent global warming, not help it get worse, make it get better. Slide number 11, this last slide is a powerful conclusion and a quote that reflects what you are trying to show in your PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so this is kind of like your conclusion paragraph of like an argumentative essay, right, that we've done. So it's kind of like your final conclusion. You're wrapping up your thoughts, you're wrapping up your point, you're convincing the reader that this is a good idea, ways that we can help prevent global warming. You also might want to include a quote, okay? So you could just Google what are quotes that have to do with global warming, about pollution. You can try to find things that scientists or researchers have said, or maybe advocates, famous advocates, maybe celebrities have talked about global warming. And then the last slide, make sure you write the names of at least 5 sources of where you got your information from. You may include the sources you analyzed and wrote about in your RST essay, okay? So if you quoted or referenced anything from source 1, 2, or 3, the couch text, tiny plastics, or the video for your research simulation task essay, please make sure you include the title of those sources, and if you'd like, you can include the links. Okay, so when you do sources 4 and 5 on this slide, or whatever number, however many other sources you chose to research, make sure you include the title and the link, please. Okay, and that pretty much is what you have to do. Please feel free to design this PowerPoint in any way you want. You do not have to use this green template. You can search up any other templates that are online. You can add as many pictures and videos and transitions in between the slides as you like. Definitely spruce it up and make it your own. Okay? And that's pretty much it, guys. That's what you have to do from days 3 to 5. Please remember, this is a week 6 assignment, so all week 6 assignments should be submitted by Sunday. Because if you wait until next week, we're doing something completely different. So please do not wait to submit your week 6 assignments until week 7 or 8. Okay, just get it done by Sunday. That way, when we start on Monday for week 7, it's fresh. You know, start your mind nice and fresh. Okay, so we're gonna do something completely different next week. Next week, we'll be working on literary analysis task essay. So that's pretty much it. Okay. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.